So once again, ladies and gentlemen, our sixth bout of the 2014 season. First matchup featuring the Honky Tonk Heartbreakers going up against the Hail Marys.
All right, are you ready for some roller derby? All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here we go to start the jam. My name is Chip Queso, joined here by Desecration. First jam of the evening, 2 periods, 30 minutes each period. Lead jammer Desecration looks like Peace War for the Hail Marys. We've got Deep Dish Pizza jamming for the Honky Tonk Heartbreakers. Penalty already going on Rosie for the Hail Marys. Deep Dish Pizza and through. Jam called off by Peace War. And that's how we start the first jam here in this first period.
If this is your first time joining us for roller derby, what you will see is skaters in the front of the line right now are the skaters in the pack. The skaters with the stripe on their helmet are the pivots. And the skaters with the star on their helmet are the jammers. The jammers are the skaters scoring points for their team. They score 1 point for each opponent they pass legally and in bounds after their initial pass.
Jam number 2, Hail Marys up 5-0. Lead jammer goes to Kitty Carnage. The first rotation on the line, so we trade off lead jammers. Babyface Assassin is out. Kitty Carnage around the outside, no touch on any one of the defensive players. 4 points for the Honky Tonk Heartbreakers. Four more points awarded. Both defensive setups very well for these teams. Now 8-13 is a penalty being called on Kitty Carnage and cut track. It will be a power jam for the Hail Marys. First one of the bout. Second penalty for Rosie for the Hail Marys. And subsequent 5-point grand slam for the Hail Marys as well. Nice footwork by Babyface Assassin, scoring 5 more points. Got Kitty Carnage back in for the Heartbreakers. No jammer in control as that jam is called off. Big points jam for the Hail Marys, care of a grand slam.
Again, each time a penalty is scored, that's going to be a 30-second trip to the penalty box for the person who is serving the time.
Peace War for the Hail Marys going up against Sideshow Ho for the Honky Tonk Heartbreakers. 11-27 early on jam number 3 here, Desecration. No jammers made it through. Finally, a lead jammer goes to Sideshow Ho for Honky Tonk Heartbreakers, meanwhile, Pivot, Brown Butta out for a penalty on the Hail Marys.
Additional penalty assessed to Headless Highness.
And joined by Sandy Ravage, so a little bit of penalties for both these squads here in jam number 3.
Seeing some jammer on jammer action.
With smiles on their faces, but intentions of domination by both as Sideshow Ho quickly calls off that jam.
So again, this trip to the penalty box is 30 seconds long. Penalties are assessed for infractions such as low blocks, high blocks, cutting different skaters on the track, as well as skating out of bounds.
We'll try to point those out as those infractions happen as best we can right now. Just under 25 minutes. 18 to 29 in favor of the Hail Marys. Deep dish for her second jammer rotation going up against number 77. That is Centerfold. The jammer and his deep dish pizza. Quickly followed by Centerfold. Penalty box is cleared, Desecration.
As jammers approach the pack, to see the blockers separate out into their defensive modes.
4 points. Centerfold did a good job of stretching out the defense. Deep dish quickly calls it off after matching 4 points there. So early on, a little back and forth Desecration with the exception of the power jam. Pretty much both teams scoring points as necessary.
It's been rather even. It's an 11-point bout to start off with 23.5 minutes to go. So this is certainly a game that is in the running for either team. We have Babyface Assassin jamming for the Hail Marys, and Kitty Carnage for the Hot Rod Honeys. The jammer is Babyface Assassin.
Good defensive work by Dolores Fuertes holding back Kitty Carnage. She makes it through as Babyface Assassin passing through the pack, scoring points. Quickly calling off that jam.
I'd like to take a moment to thank Cheese Balls Precision Bearings. They're sponsors of the MVPs this evening. It's Cheese Balls Precision Bearings. Make sure to stick around after the second bout for the MVP awards given to the player from each game tonight that's made the biggest impact for her team. Jamming for the Honky Tonk Heartbreakers is Sideshow Ho going up against Peace War for the Hail Marys.
Out on the penalty, a Sideshow Ho for the Heartbreakers. Peace War getting pushed to the outside, but not hard enough. Lee Jammer goes to the Hail Marys. Good defense by develop the ball, but could not hold back Peace War. As I'm showing that was big nasty into the penalty box. Sideshow Ho is the jammer. (41 to 22), just under 22 minutes to go here, period number 1. Babyface Assassin quickly on the inside for Lee Jammers. Deep Dish Nisa is the jammer for Heartbreakers. She gets caught in the back of the pack.
Meanwhile, 2 penalties being assessed to the Hail Marys. We've got 3 penalties for the Hail Marys.
So Babyface quickly calling it off, but they will be in a deficit as the next pack goes out defensively and or offensively, since I guess they play simultaneously. there, Desecration.
Don't forget, after the bout tonight, we're all heading over to the Jackalope. Be sure to join us, the official after-party location of the Texas Roller Girls, the Jackalope.
Chance for Kitty Carnage to get some points on the board as the Hail Marys are a little decimated by penalties right now, even though they are in the lead. However, good defense by Sammy Ravage as Peace War Desecration gets out for Lee Jammer.
Jam called off. It looks like that was on an equipment malfunction there. So we'll head into jam number 9 of the evening.
That going into jam number 9, looks like Crickle Sass broke a kingpin. That is the big bolt that holds your trucks on. That's kind of important. Meanwhile, Lee Jammer quickly to Sideshow Ho for the Heartbreakers. Also quickly out is Babyface Assassin for the Hail Marys. 4 points quickly for Babyface. Sideshow Ho held up by Notorious D.I.E. and Slaughtermelon. Babyface gets a grand slam around the outside. Followed by 4 points for Sideshow Ho, quickly calling it off.
Looks like we're going to have a team timeout being assessed to the Hail Marys. We would like to thank some of our sponsors that make this event possible, including Kind Healthy Snacks, Naturally Fit Games, the Oldham Group Real Estate, and S1 Helmets.
You can go check out the Naturally Fit Games booth at the front of this venue. Why would you want to do that? Well, number one, you do want to be naturally fit. I mean, we are in Austin. Number two, in 2 weeks, they have the Naturally Fit Games, which will include roller derby. Both of the variety you're seeing this evening, as well as the Austin's men's team will also be joining the fun. So you can come out and check out, as well as a lot of other naturally fit and healthy awesomeness. That's here at the Austin Convention Center in 2 weeks, the 25th, 6th, and 7th. As Desi, we're about to head into jam number 10.
On the line for the Hail Marys, we have Peace War facing off against Deep Dish Nitsa for the Honky Tonk Heartbreakers.
Short rotations of jammers for both squads here early on. This is the third rotation for Deep Dish and the fourth rotation for Peace War. One Hail Mary in the penalty box. And a Hail Mary. Peace War is your lead jammer. Big hit right at the end, and that means a illegal procedure desecration.
That's right, there's going to be an illegal procedure assessed to the jammer, so she's going to sit 30 seconds in the penalty box. We are going to start with a power jam for the Hail Marys. And just so you know, all of our power jams are sponsored by Zen, Japanese fast food.
So anytime you have a hit that is after the whistles have blown, that is considered an illegal procedure penalty. This time that awards the Hail Marys as a power jam, as you said, desecration, and that's immediately jammer for Babyface Assassin.
Now if Babyface Assassin scores 3 power jams on this, it will be a Zen power jam, and we will give out free appetizer coupons to everyone in the VIP section. So let's hear it, VIP section. That's 1.
Now she's got a tougher task because penalties are shorter this year. So we already have both jammers on the track as they are both taking a beating. Deep Dish Needs is out for her initial pass, but then that turns into a forearm penalty on Babyface Assassin. Now a power jam, Heartbreakers. And desecration, that also relinquishes any lead jammer, so we will go the full 2 minutes.
Deep Dish Needs picking up 5 points on that Grand Slam pass. Great defensive wall by the Hail Marys, but as they approach 20 feet, they have to let her go.
Deep Dish with a good shimmy, but we got a good, strong 3-wall up front by the Hail Marys. Babyface Assassin back in, getting pushed out by Donkashay. Looks like she got 4 points, and then a quick track cut on Deep Dish Needs us. So we've had 3 track cuts in the matter of a jam. Now we're picking up a little bit there, Desi.
That was a roundabout trip to the penalty box. So first we had an illegal procedure penalty, followed by a forearm penalty, followed by a track cut, which meant jammers in and out of the box. But right now what it means is a power jam for Centerfold and the Hail Marys.
That is absolutely correct. And if you were not aware, last year it was a 1-minute penalty. Now the penalties are only 30 seconds, so your team has to adjust very quickly, but still has the opportunity to score points as the Hail Mary 65-38. Centerfold makes it through, lead jammer.
All right, this is a Zen power jam for Centerfold.
Nice mohawk around, getting 5 more points is Centerfold. Deep Dish Needs to try to take off Peace War and B Money up front. Centerfold stretches out the pack. That allows her to get through 4 points.
If you haven't taken a moment to stop over and grab a tasty beverage for yourself, please take a moment. And if you need a suggestion, you should try a Lone Star beer. Lone Star is this year's Best Seats in the House sponsor and is always known as the national beer of Texas.
Here we go into jam number 13. 13 minutes, 40 seconds to go. Jammers are Kitty Carnage for the Honky Tonk Heartbreakers. Up against Peace War. Takes an inside line, gets through lead jammer. Hail Marys in a lead, 74-41. Headless Highness does a good job of pushing out Peace War. Whenever a player gets knocked out of bounds, they must return inbounds behind the player that knocked them out, or they will get a cut track penalty.
Penalty being assessed to Sideshow Hope, but not before 4 points being scored by Peace War and the Hail Marys.
Kitty Carnage through, 4 points awarded for the Heartbreakers. Peace War trying to get 4 points on the board. She does, calls off the jam.
Again, we'd like to take a moment to thank some of the sponsors this evening. We have Champion Sports Bar, Invisible Hands Phil, and Owen Psychology.
We love our sponsors.
We absolutely do. Take a moment to head on over to the vendor area where you can get some of your own Texas Roller Girls merch.
First time on the line for Notorious D.I.E. And she is through for Lee Jammer. Taking on her is Deep Dish Nitsa. Still not through the pack. Forearm penalty on Virgo Vengeful. 5 points for Notorious D.I.E. Topped by another 4 points for the Hail Marys. Deep Dish getting through also for an easy 4 points of her own. Big hit by Donkashay. Oh, and a big hit from B-Money. Deposited Deep Dish Nitsa right down on the track.
Forearm penalty being assessed to B-Money for Hail Marys.
Jammers just moshing their way through the pack, trying to get through, avoid those penalties. Notorious D.I.E. another 5 points on the board, and a track cut for Deep Dish Nitsa. Power jam Hail Marys. Excuse me. Desi, looks like they just released her back on the track because
She had gone past the point of no return, which means she has to skate around the track before she can sit in the penalty box. So at the conclusion of that jam, looks like we're going to have a team timeout for the Honky Tonk Heartbreakers in blue.
hey, and I understand there may be some people out there who want a t-shirt. We've got some t-shirts to hand out. How about on the big side? Scream.
Was that Slim?
What would you do?
That was a nice arm. That throw went 3/4 of the way up to the top there. Fantastic job.
That's right, they're all-around athletes. If there was a t-shirt throwing league, she might dominate it.
So at the beginning of this jam, we're going to have a power jam brought to you by Zen Japanese Foods for the Hail Marys. Do I hear any Hail Mary fans out there?
Come on, where are those Honky Tonk Heartbreaker fans? 105 to 52. Under 10 minutes to go here, going into jam number 14. Quickly around the outside before the pivot line, Lee Jammer goes to Babyface Assassin. She has been all over wearing the Jammer star this evening. Ducked out of that attempted nasty hit from Big Nasty. Five points, Hail Marys.
Multiplayer block being assessed to ground butter.
Followed by a penalty on Peace War. Did not see the infraction as
Looks like we have a star pass, which means we have a new jammer for the Honky Tonk Heartbreakers. That's going to be Big Nasty taking the star and the jammer responsibilities, picking up 4 points on that pass.
Big Nasty able to stave off that hit, get back out quickly. Now trying to put points on the board for her squad.
Booty Queen and Headless Mine is heading to the
Jackson still out front, 4 more points of her own for the Hail Marys.
Big hit at the end of that jam is going to actually be contact with the head being assessed.
That looks like a block to the head. That was 9 lives. Also Slaughterman to the penalty box, Dolores Fortes. We got
Kitty Carnage on the line for the Honky Tonk Heartbreakers, facing up against Centerfold for the Hail Marys.
This is easily what we call a micro pack. Only 1 blocker at a time on the track, forming the pack. Centerfold easily gets by to bell the ball. These blockers have to be careful because they do have to continue to maintain a pack. That means players from opposing teams have to stay within the engagement zone with each other. Desi creates in a jam where the defense really can't get anything together because there's been so much rotation in the penalty box.
Absolutely, and the fewer skaters there are on the track, the more difficult it is to make walls that are the defensive key strategy for skaters. Not encountering the wall, Kitty Carnage pulls out 4 points on that pass. Big block by Headless Highness to hold Centerfold in pack. And Centerfold calls off the jam, scoring 2 more points for the Hail Marys, which brings our score to 76 for the Honky Tonk Heartbreakers, 141 for the Hail Marys.
Both teams surely wanting to get back together after that rotation out of the penalty box, trying to get some cohesiveness as we continue on here. 76 to 141, under 6 minutes to go. Jam number 16, Sideshow Ho up against Peace War. Peace War is your lead jammer.
Beautiful blocking by Notorious D.I.E. on Sideshow Ho.
Multiplayer block being called in the pack on Sideshow Ho. So we are going to have a power jam for the Hail Marys. Plus, Peace War is in control of this jam. Under 4 minutes and 40 seconds.
We're going to see a direction of gameplay being assessed to Headless Highness as the blockers had the jammer at a standstill and skated the wrong direction on the track to make the block.
.151 to 76, 4 minutes to go. How about these Heartbreakers and Hail Marys, ladies and gentlemen? Kitty Carnage back on the line for the Heartbreakers. Going up against 4'10" babyface Assassin. Virgo Vengeful out on a penalty. And a track cut on Kitty Carnage. And lead jammer for babyface Assassin.
That means this is going to be a Zen Power Jam for babyface Assassin and the Hail Marys.
We Weaves her way around two to get past 9 lives and to bell the ball. Makes it through 5 points. That's 1 pass grand slam on the Sim Power Jam. Just under 3 minutes to go. The team looking for a little bit of flash offense, now stuck up at the front. Kitty Carnage, big hit from Sandy Ravage.
Victorious DIE and Bella the ball heading to the penalty box. And Babyface Assassin falls off the jam, picking up 3 more points on that pass, which brings our score to 159 for the Hail Marys, 76 for the Honky Tonk Heartbreakers.
Also 9 lives to the penalty box right at the end of that jam, so a little bit of a pack advantage. 3 on 2 for the Hail Marys. First time on the line for Shiner Blonde going up against Centerfold. Centerfold is your lead jammer.
Great block by Luann Splatter. Centerfold is through with a 5-point grand slam for the Hail Marys.
Nice hit by Peace War, forcing Shiner Blonde to re-engage in the back of the pack. Meanwhile, Centerfold firmly in control of this jam. Her and the Hail Marys, the Centerfold makes it through. Another scoring pass, 4 points.
Shiner Blonde is through, but that was her initial pass. As Centerfold calls off the jam, but not before picking up 4 more points for the Hail Marys. So with just over 30 seconds to go, score is 178 for the Hail Marys, 76 for the Honky Tonk Heartbreakers.
We always end on the jam clock, never on the period clock, so we will get another jam going here. Deep just needs to up against Babyface Assassin. 76 to 178 should be the final jam of the period. Tippy toeing all those tips, all those toe stops is Babyface. Nice footwork from lead jammer.
And it looks as though we've had a star pass. So your new jammer for the Honky Tonk Heartbreakers. Just about. Now there we go, it's Sideshow Home. So a moment to clarify exactly what happens there. Star pass is when the jammer gives the helmet cover to the pivot, which is the one with the stripe over her helmet. But that is going to take us into halftime with the score of 182 for the Hail Marys, 76 for the Honky Tonk Heartbreakers.
How about it, ladies and gentlemen? Get the energy up here on a Sunday afternoon. No better way to end your weekend than here. Go check out some Texas Roller Girls merchandise over there. Go check out some of our